Hello students, in this lecture we'll see the next point, Pfaffian differential equation. So here, if ui of x1 x2 upon xn comma z is equal to ci, where value of I runs from 1 to n are independent solutions, then means in previous example we have seen. So here this is given partial differential equation having solution. First solution is u1 of x, y and last z is equal to c1, and second solution is v1. This is u and this is v of x, y, z is equal to c2, right? So here ui of x1 x2 upon xn z is equal to ci, where I runs from 1 to n, means what? u1 u2 upon un. So there are n independent solution. Then so dx1 by p1 is equal to dx2 by p2 upon dxn by pn is equal to dz upon r, where these p1 p2 upon pn are continuous differentiable functions of x1 x2 upon xn and z and not simultaneously zero. Then its solution will be phi of u1 u2 up to so on un is equal to 0. So this is the general case for that, because whose general solution is, so for if we have two solutions u and v, then whose general solution is f of u v is equal to 0. Now for n solution, whose general solution is of the form phi of u1 u2 up to so on un is equal to 0, where phi is arbitrary differentiable function whose general solution of Cauchy linear partial differential equation is p1 zx1 plus p2 zx2 plus upsilon pn zxn is equal to r. So after integrating we will get solution. Now next part we will see Pfaffian differential equation. So what is Pfaffian differential equation? So we have seen Pfaffian differential equation in first chapter, which is the same. So a differential equation is of the form f1 of x1 x2 up to so on xn dx1 plus f2 of x1 x2 up to so on xn dx2 plus up to so on fn of x1 x2 up to so on xn dxn is equal to, so this is dxn equal to 0. So this type of equation are called Pfaffian differential equation, where fi's are continuous functions and I runs from 1 2 3 and so on n. So this function also can be written in the summation form. So that is summation fi of x1 x2 up to so on xn dxi, where I runs from 1 to n, which is equal to 0. So that type of equation are called Pfaffian differential equation. Now we will see exact differential equation. When we see that given differential equation is exact, so a Pfaffian differential equation is said to be exact if we can find continuously differentiable functions u of x1 x2 upon xn such that du is equal to f1 of x1 x2 upon xn dx1 plus f2 of x1 x2 upon xn dx2 plus upon fn of x1 x2 upon xn dxn. So we can find out such u, then we say that du is equal to f1 dx1 plus f2 dx2 plus upon fn dxn is the exact differential equation. Now when we say that given Pfaffian differential equation is integrable, so let's see, a Pfaffian differential equation is said to be integrable if there exists non-zero differential function mu of x1 x2 upon xn such that Pfaffian differential equation mu times f1 of x1 x2 upon xn dx1 plus up to so on fn of x1 x2 upon xn dxn is exact, and the function mu whose variable x1 x2 upon xn is called integrating factor, and u of x1 x2 upon xn is equal to c, where c is arbitrary constant, is called integral of corresponding Pfaffian differential equation. Okay, so this is the solution of given Pfaffian differential equation. Now we have the theorem. There always exists an integrating factor for Pfaffian differential equation in two variable always. Okay, so this is the statement of theorem. So there always exists an integrating factor for Pfaffian differential equation in two variable. So remember this condition always. So proof is not needed. Now let's see the lemma. statement of lemma is, let u and v are functions of x and y be two functions such that dabba v by dabba y is not identical 0. If Jacobian of uv with respect to xy is equal to 0, then there exists relation f of uv is equal to 0 between u and v not involving x and y explicitly. Okay, what is given? U and v are functions of two variable x and y such that dabba v by dabba y not equal to 0, then not equal to 0 if when so dabba uv by dabba xy is equal to 0, then there exists relation f of uv equal to 0 between u and v not involving x and y explicitly. See the note, if x bar into dr bar is equal to 0 is integrable, then integrating factor is mu is equal to 1 upon p into dabba u by dabba x, or mu is equal to 1 upon q into dabba u by dabba y. Then its solution will be du plus k dz is equal to 0, where value of k is mu r minus dabba u by dabba z. So we have seen this is the Newton's method to find out the solution of given Pfaffian differential equation. Now we have also known the necessary and sufficient condition that Pfaffian differential equation is exact. So what is the condition? So necessary and sufficient condition is condition for what Pfaffian differential equation is. Pfaffian differential equation is, what is the condition? If x into curl x is equal to 0, then we say that given Pfaffian differential equation is integrable. Okay, if x into curl x is not equal to 0, then we say that it is not integrable. So x into curl x is equal to 0, then we say that given Pfaffian differential equation is integrable. Now we will see the examples. Verify that Pfaffian differential equation are exact or integrable and find out its corresponding integral. See the example. Now let's see the example. Verify the given Pfaffian differential equation is equation are exact or integrable and find out its corresponding integrals. Now let's see the solution. So here first, what is the value of p q r here? So our x here x is p q and r. So we have the Pfaffian differential equation is of the form p dx plus q dy plus r dz. So p is 1 plus yz, q is x into z minus x, and r is minus 1 plus x into y, which is equal to so this is p q and r. Now so what is its curl? So curl x is, how to define curl x? So curl x is defined by I, j, k. So this is also in terms of I, j, k. So which is of the form p I plus q j plus r k bar, right? And here we know that x into curl x. So this is curl x is also in I, j, k format. So here I, j, k. So dabba by dabba x, dabba by dabba y, and dabba by dabba z, and here value of p is 1 plus yz, value of q is x into z minus x, and value of r is minus 1 plus xy. Okay, so taking its derivative, so here we get I times, so we get dabba by dabba y times dabba by dabba y times derivative of minus 1 plus xy minus dabba by dabba z times x into z minus x minus j times dabba by dabba derivative of this term with respect to x, which is dabba times minus 1 plus xy upon here dabba x minus derivative of this term with respect to z, we get dabba z here 1 plus yz Next plus k times k bar, we get here taking derivative of this term with respect to x, we get dA by x into z minus x minus taking derivative, so this is k bar, so taking derivative of this term with respect to y, we get dA by y into 1 plus y z, so which is equal to taking derivative with respect to y, we get I times minus x, and here taking derivative with respect to z, so we get minus x minus j times, so we get minus j times, so taking derivative with respect to x, so we get minus y. Next minus taking derivative with respect to z, we get minus y plus k times taking derivative with respect to x, we get here x into z, and derivative with respect to z, which is x, and minus x square, which is equal to minus twice x. Next here derivative with respect to y, which is minus z, okay, so which implies that, so we get minus twice x I bar minus plus twice y j bar, and here plus minus z get cancelled, so minus twice x k bar, so this is curl x, okay. So here now to check x into curl x is equal to 0 or non-zero. If it is 0, then we see that given Pfaffian differential equation is integrable, otherwise not. Therefore here x into curl x is equal to, so what is x, so x is 1 plus yz I bar plus here minus plus x into z minus x j bar minus 1 plus x into y k bar into next term is minus twice x plus I bar plus twice y j bar minus twice x k bar, okay. So taking its dot product, we get minus twice x into 1 plus yz, next this plus twice x y into z minus x minus plus twice x into 1 plus x y, so which is equal to, so after solving minus twice x y z, next plus twice x y z minus twice x square, next plus twice x plus twice x square y, so here twice x square y. Now here plus minus twice x get cancelled, so here plus twice x minus twice x get cancelled, and here 2x square y minus 2x square y get cancelled, so all term get exhausted, so finally we get x into curl x is equal to 0. Therefore what we say that, so here x into curl x is equal to 0, therefore given Pfaffian differential equation is exact, right? Now we can find out its general solution. So therefore we say that, therefore given Pfaffian differential equation is integrable, therefore we can find out its general solution. Now we know the Newton's method. So what is our question? So here equation is 1 plus yz dx plus x into z minus x dy minus 1 plus xy into dz equal to 0. So we will use Newton's method. So what is Newton's method? So we keep one of the variable is constant. Now keep z is constant. So if z is constant, then its derivative will be 0, then dz will be 0. So using this value in this equation, then what will we get? So we will get 1 plus yz into dx plus x into z minus x dy equal to 0, because here dz will be 0. Now here taking dividing this term other side and dividing this term on other side, so we get dx upon x into z minus x plus dy upon 1 plus yz equal to 0. Now separating this term now by using partial fraction here. So a upon x plus b upon z minus x is equal to 1 upon x into z minus x, right? So after cancelling this we get a into z minus x plus b into x equal to 1. Now if we put x is equal to 0, then we get a is equal to 1 by z. If we put x is equal to z in this equation, then we get, so this term get cancelled, b will be again 1 upon z. Therefore we get the equation, so we can write it as, so this equation can be written as a upon x plus b upon x. So value of a is 1 by z into 1 by x plus value of b is 1 by z into 1 upon z minus x dx plus dy upon 1 plus y into z equal to 0, right? So taking z outside, so 1 upon z into 1 by x plus 1 upon z minus x dx plus dy upon 1 plus yz is equal to 0, right? Now we will multiply this z on other side, we get 1 upon x plus 1 upon z minus x dy plus z dy upon 1 plus y z equal to 0. So this is variable separable form, and here z is constant. Therefore after integrating what will we get? So integrating we get derivative with respect to x, and here is y. So here we get log x minus, so here I will adjust minus sign because here derivative of z minus x with respect to x is minus 1, so minus sign log of z minus x plus, so here derivative of this term with respect to y is z, so here derivative of 1 plus yz is z here, so which is log of 1 plus yz equal to 0. So here we get log of x upon z minus x plus log of, so this is log c1, log of here 1 plus yz is equal to log c1. So we get solution log of x into 1 plus yz upon z minus x equal to log c1. So taking antilog we will get x into 1 plus yz upon z minus x, which is equal to c1, right? So we call this as first solution u. Therefore we call this as u is equal to x into 1 plus yz upon z minus x. So this is equation number what? 1. Now next find out its integrating factor. So we have how to find out integrating factor. If x bar into dr bar is integrable, then its integrating factor will be either 1 upon p into w by w x or either 1 upon q into w by w y. Okay. Now next find out its integrating factor here. So here, and integrating factor mu is 1 upon p into w by w x. So which is equal to, what is value of p? So our value of p is, so our p, q and r. So p is 1 plus yz. So 1 upon 1 plus yz into w by w x. So derivative of this function with respect to x. So you will use u by v rule. So we get w by w. So taking derivative of u with respect to x. So using u by v rule. So here z minus x into derivative with respect to x is 1 plus yz minus x into 1 plus yz, as it is derivative with respect to x is minus 1 upon z minus x bracket square. So which is equal to 1 upon 1 plus yz. So taking 1 plus yz outside, 1 plus yz outside. So into bracket we get z minus x, and here minus minus plus x divided by z minus x bracket square. So which is equal to plus x minus x get cancelled. So this term and this term get cancelled. So we get z upon z minus x bracket square. Now next to find out value of k. Now here we have what is value of k? K is mu r minus dA by u by dA by z. So what is value of mu? Mu is integrating factor which is z upon z minus x bracket square. And what is value of r? So value of r is here. So this value of p, q and r. R is minus, so minus 1 plus x into y, right? So minus 1 plus x into y. And here minus, so dA by u by dA by z. So what is value of u? So u is x into 1 plus yz divided by z minus x. So we will use u by v rule. So into, so multiplying z minus x into derivative of this function with respect to z will be x into y, because here value of u is x plus xyz upon z minus x. So here z minus x into derivative of this function with respect to z, which is xy, minus x plus xyz into derivative of this function with respect to z, which is 1. So 1 upon z minus x bracket square. So which is equal to minus z into 1 plus xy, here minus sign, upon z minus x bracket square minus, so here z minus x into xy, and here after taking x as a common, then now we will multiply this xy inside bracket, we will get, so we can write this is xyz minus x square y, next minus x minus xyz upon z minus x bracket square. So this plus minus get cancelled, so we get minus z into 1 plus xy upon z minus x bracket square. And here from these two terms I will take x as minus x outside, so minus minus plus into bracket, here I get x into 1 plus xy upon z minus x bracket square. So denominator is same, z minus x bracket square. So take 1 plus xy outside, so in bracket we get x minus z. Okay, so taking minus sign outside, here we get minus z minus x into 1 plus xy upon z minus x bracket square. So z minus x get cancelled, so we get minus 1 plus xy upon z minus x. So this is value of k. Okay, so value of k is minus 1 plus xy upon z minus x. Now this is value of k. Now we find out u. So now let what is u? U is equal to x into 1 plus yz upon z minus x, that is x plus xyz upon z minus x. Therefore we can write, so what is 1 plus u? So 1 plus u is, so 1 plus, so what is u? X plus xyz upon z minus x. So which is equal to cross multiplying z minus x plus x plus xyz upon z minus x. So which is equal to plus x minus x get cancelled, and taking z outside, so 1 plus xy upon z minus x. So this is 1 plus u. And we know that what is value of k? So value of k is 1 plus xy upon z minus x. So we can write in this term, so we can write here 1 plus u is equal to minus k into z, right? So here 1 plus u is equal to minus k into z. So from that equation we will find out value of k. So what is value of k? Therefore value of k is equal to 1 plus u upon minus z. Okay, therefore using this value of k, next therefore we have the equation, therefore we have du is equal to, what is du? So du plus kz, k dz is equal to 0, right? We have the equation. What is the equation? If mu is integrating factor, then du plus k dz is equal to 0, where k is equal to mu r minus dA by u by dA by z. So using value of u, using value of k here, then what will we get? So du, so value of k is plus 1 plus u upon minus z into dz is equal to 0. So dividing this term other side, we get du upon 1 plus u minus 1 upon z, dz is equal to 0. So integrating it, so integrating, we'll get its solution log of 1 plus u minus log z is equal to log c2. Okay, so we get log of 1 plus u upon z is equal to log c2, and taking antilog we will get 1 plus u upon z is equal to c2. Now what is value of u? Now substitute value of u here, then we will get required solution. So value of u is x plus xyz upon z minus 6, that is this. So substituting this value we get 1 plus, so value of u is x plus xyz upon z minus x upon z is equal to c2. So after solving this, which implies that taking cross multiplication, z minus x plus xyz upon z into z minus x is equal to c2. So which implies that z get cancelled, taking z outside, so we get z into 1 plus xy upon z into z minus x is equal to c2. So z get cancelled, so we get the equation 1 plus xy upon z minus x, which is equal to c2, and this is the required solution of given affine differential equation. So that is, we can write this as 1 plus xy upon z minus x, or this is constant, or we can write it as z minus x upon 1 plus xy which is equal to c2 dash. So this is the required which is required solution of given affine differential equation, which is a required solution of given affine differential equation. Okay, so this is the required solution. Okay, we'll stop here. In next lecture we'll see more example based on Newton's method. Thank you.